Hi again, it's Marco, and there's something I wanted to talk about today. The people at college who really suck. I've been going to UC Davis for about 15 weeks now, and I have run into many people who are horrible and mean and trash. I use that word really lightly, so I'm not trying to deeply offend anyone, so I apologize to the world. But the people who have been, they're the ones that I have to interact with and deal with on a daily basis. They are the bikers. Bikes outnumber people 2 to 1 in this city, and a lot of those people who are biking here are college students, and several of them are freshmen who some of them have never ridden a bike before in their lives, and they're just learning when they get here, which is why in the first couple weeks of the quarter there are so many accidents. It's a daily occurrence. Sometimes more than that. It's kind of terrifying. And I walk because I am a broken elderly human whose knee is just, you hear that? Maybe not. I'm just doing a weird motion. Well, my knee it's dead and I've given up on living. So I have to walk every day, and when I do, I am mildly scared for my life because there are so many aggressive, douchey bikers out there. And it's, oh my god. Like, I have to jump out of the way sometimes. Sometimes they're just like, I don't know what that was, but just to sum it up, it's not a fun experience. And they need to get their life in order and learn how to be a human being in Davis, or they can go. Or I could go. I'm just complaining about something that I could just change by leaving. Too much effort. The second group of people who really annoy me, this is more of a, like, I'm giving up on life because they're just too smart. It's the people who annihilate the curve. So most of the students in the class, let's say for bio or chem or something, might get a C or a B, and then there's those irritating people who get like a 95% or a 99%, and then what happens to the curve? It's gone forever, and it just ruins everyone's grades, and it's not okay. And I know you guys are geniuses, and I know you can't help it, but please, when you do that, don't go and complain, oh my god, that test was so easy, because it wasn't, not for most people. Please stop it, I beg of you. I keep making hand gestures, and I don't know why. I apologize. The other group of people who really bother me are unmoving pedestrians. Okay, and this is not just an issue in Davis, UC Davis, anywhere. It's an issue everywhere. When you see someone walking towards you, and they are already on the edge of the sidewalk, because that's where you're supposed to walk, and you're walking right into them when there's a lot of space on your side, don't just keep going in your single direction. You move a little bit, because so many people don't do that. And I have to jump out of the way, usually crashing into a tree, because there are tons of trees in Davis, and it's not fun. Or if I also, like you, I'm stubborn and refuse to move, I'll bump into you. And sometimes that starts drama, and I run away and hide in a corner and cry forever. But it's not nice. Please just move like 2 inches. That'd be really nice. Please and thank you. The other people who annoy me are, it's a certain type of teacher. Okay, like, we know that you did a lot of work to get your PhD, and you feel like you deserve to be called doctor, right? And some of you make that very apparent on the first day, like if you're going to email me, title it, like, say, Dr. Teacher's name. But then the other teachers who just kind of don't talk about that much, and you have like a question that's important, so you email them. But instead of saying doctor, because you don't know to call them doctor, you say Mr. or Mrs., and instead of just answering a question, they take time out of their busy schedule to write you a long email saying, excuse me, I am not Mr. or Mrs., I earned my PhD, call me doctor, blah blah blah, more things, just like nailing into your head, I'm a doctor, you're a student, you're trash, go away, I'm teaching you, no questions. And then they do all of that, and then they don't answer your questions. It's not okay. It's not nice. Please, just get it together. Also on the teacher topic, it's the teachers who, like, they're good teachers, right? They know what they're doing, they've taught before, you're learning, but when they have something important to say, and they mumble it, And it's something that could be helpful for us to know and learn. But what do? You say it under your breath, away from your microphone, and we can't hear what you're saying. And sometimes it's not important, it's just funny. But come on, if it's a dry class, we need something to keep us going. Because even though I can never sleep at night, and I just kind of stay up till 3 a.m. and then wake up at 8, it's very easy for me to fall asleep in class. I don't know why. So that's more of a me problem. I complain a lot. That's kind of what this video is about, but just please don't mumble. More people that are irritatingly just need to stop. It's the people who work in the lunchroom, or I don't know what they call it at your school or the school you went to, but we have it's called the dining commons or the DC. And sometimes the people working there who like swipe you in with your card, they'll swipe you in twice. And that's stealing money from us. It's $10 per meal or something, or like 11 or 12. And we need all of them to continue living as a human. And we can see what you're doing. You swipe us once, you wait, we see it register, and then you swipe it again, and it registers again, and we see the numbers going down twice. We know what you're doing. So just fix your life, dining commons people. Sorry if the lighting is worse in here, but I had to switch rooms because my roommate came back, and when I'm filming in front of other people, it's awkward, and I'm like, eh. So yeah, just now I'm in a bathroom / closet because sweet style living is not sweet. I'm sorry, that was terrible. And the last group of people or person that I wanted to complain about for a little bit are the friends you have who come over to your room or your dorm or whatever a lot, and yeah, you know, they're fun, but you don't want them there 24/7, okay? This is like our private space, kind of. Like, we all share it because I have 7 other roommates because it's sweet, but like we all like each other, and we kind of have to live together. Like, we all want to, but we have to. For other people who just come over non-stop and can't take a hint that, you know, it's like, you know, you're here 7 days a week, like 20 hours a day, sometimes you sleep here, just go home for a bit, okay, and give us some space. But no, they keep coming back, they keep staying the same amount of time, they feel incredibly entitled to all of your space, complain to you about your space, they knock on your door at 9 a.m. while you're fast asleep. Well, I am, because but no, like, don't knock on my door at 9 a.m. to ask me if I want to go to breakfast. I don't, and I never will, and you know this. And everyone else doesn't want to go to breakfast with you at 9 a.m., okay? Just shoo. It's just too much. And then there's a little story that I wanted to tell about this. So there was one time where this person who kept coming to our suite used a bunch of dishes, most of them mine, because, you know, of course she wanted to just steal all my stuff and then not return it. But she used the dishes, they were filthy, and she left them next to the sink. And I was like, oh, she's gonna come back in a couple hours or after class or something soon to clean them, right? Because she said she was going to clean them. Then the next morning, they were still there. So what did I do? I took them, I put them out in the living room to try and get her to take the hint. Like, clean the dishes. I need the dishes, and like, I will just do them myself eventually, but I want to see if you'll do it, because you use them. So they were out in the living room. Then about an hour later, where were they? Back in my bathroom. Next to the sink? No, they were inside of my sink. Pretty much her telling me, do your damn dishes. I'm like, no, you use them. So it just got irritating. And that time I did clean the dishes because I didn't want my plates, I needed my plates, I didn't want them to be dirty for that long. But then the next time, she used her own dishes, and she left them in my sink for days. I moved them out, she put them back, so eventually I hid them, and they're still in their hiding spot. This is like 2 months later, so I don't know what to do. Probably won't be an issue anymore because that person won't be coming around the suite all that often, so I don't hold that much against her. Like, I don't hate her. She's just, we needed a break, and now we'll get it, maybe. But, like, come on, so much negativity all the time, so much entitlement, and, see. I just wanted to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you liked, subscribe, tell me what you want to see next, or what you think of these videos. If you want, this is the first one, videos, what am I talking about? But if you want to see anything else specific, just let me know, and I will do it. Because right now there's so few people watching that I can only make every single idea that you guys think of. Because I'm realizing it is hard to think of stuff to film, and then actually film, and then edit, and then be a human. Thank you! Subscribe!